All right, this video will help us figure out how to work the skate park simulation in Checkpoint 4. So I'm already in Checkpoint 4, and if I click on this link here, it'll take me right to the simulation that I need. For part 1 here, we're going to click on the intro box. And once we're in here, there's a few things we need to do before we start our simulation. And anytime we reset or come back here, we will always do these things. Up here in the top right, we're going to check all 4 boxes: pie chart, bar graph, and the speed. Once we've done that, we're going to press the pause button right under the ramp and the slow motion button so it's easier to see everything that's going on. Now for this first part, we're going to drag the skater to the height of 4 over here, you can see. But anytime you're told later to put them at a different number, you just grab the little skater, click and hold, and then put her right at the number you want. Notice the red dot underneath her feet is right at number 4, and that's what we're going to go by. So right now we're all set up. There are some questions in the model explanation box that you might want to read over before you start it, or you might just want to hit play, see what happens, and then go back to the questions and kind of reset things here. So I'm going to press play so we know what we're looking for, because we're looking at 4 things: the skater herself, the energy graphs over here that show how much potential, kinetic, thermal, and total we have, and the speedometer, or how fast she's going. So right now she's not moving, so it's at 0. The higher it goes to the right, the faster she's going. So if I press play, I'm going to pause it about halfway down, but not quite because we're not at the number 2. And notice what's happened. We started off with all potential energy, but now we have some kinetic energy as well. That's because she was moving. We started with potential energy at 4. She's not moving, she's in the air, so she has the potential to drop. And notice that the potential energy matches the total energy. But when I pressed play, the potential starts to turn to kinetic, it changes forms, but the total amount of energy never changed. Another example of our law of conservation of energy. If I let her go onto the other side, well, we have some more changes, and I'm not going to tell you what they all mean because the questions will help you get at that. But again, when we're pressing play here, we're looking at what happens to the type of energy, and you can also look right above her. It has the same little pie chart that you'll end up making later, and the potential is going down, turning to kinetic. Now the kinetic's turning back to potential as she goes back up, and it's going to keep going as long as you need it to answer your questions. Hope that helped.